I admit, when I first heard that the King Von mural in Chicago was taken down, I didn't believe it. A part of me was just like, yeah, right. You get hurt taking that shit down. You can get hurt defacing it. You can get hurt if that's on the side of a building and you happen to own the store, the building that is drawn on, and you try to take it down. Like, nah, it's not happening. The video was going around. We got it right here. Let's play it. Yeah, it's not a rumor. It's not a rumor, people. We're going to get to a topic where I'm going to discuss, do I think it's a good thing or a bad thing that the mural was taken down? To my knowledge, I've never been to Old Block, but it's right across the street from the projects, right? Like you cross the street and go to the store, there goes the King Von mural. We've always heard about ops trying to pull up to the King Von mural. We've heard about it becoming a tourist attraction. People want to just go to Chicago. Oh, while we here, what's the address of the King Von mural? Let's drive by there. Let's take a look. Let's post up, take pictures. I saw Trench's News. He used to put out opinions like, listen, the old block members, y'all need to get out there and just, kind of run it as a business. Tourists want to pull up. People want to take pictures. Try to charge people for taking pictures or take pictures with the fans as official old block members. You know how tourists are. You know how, dare I say, even groupies. Oh my God, here I am with an official old block member in front of the King Von mural. Look what I did. I was in Chirac. People would do it. People would do it. And here goes, one of the main people that put Old Block on the map, King Von, forever memorialized there. No longer. It's gone. Let's talk about some of the things that happened directly related or indirectly related to the King Von mural. Now we start to get into a little bit of the controversy, unfortunately. So, FBG Cash, y'all may have heard of him before. You heard of FBG Duck, right? FBG, same clique, opposites in Chicago, the whole BD and GD war, right? FBG Cash, he did an interview even on No Jumper with Adam 22, where he discussed going to the King Von mural and taking a picture. Let's play a little bit of that.
At some point, you take the picture in front of O Block, in front of the King Von mural.
Mm-hmm.
So what was going on with all that?
Dirk told me to do that.
Dirk told you to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She texted me. Shit. Told me I was cool. Shit, I went and took the picture. Shit, I left.
Computer Murders drops.
31-year-old Tristan Hamilton was shot multiple times. According to the Sun-Times, he raps under the name FBG Cash.
Did I say FBG Brick before? I hope I said Cash. I meant to say Cash. Very unfortunate, man. Very, very unfortunate. Who knows who did what? You can say that he was killed or targeted because of that mural. When he says Dirk told him to do that, let's be clear for anybody that's a little slow, people, anybody that's watching, that's sarcasm. They're not friends, they're enemies, they're ops of each other. It's almost kind of insinuating with sarcasm, like we DM him or we text him, going back and forth. I bet you won't come over here. I bet you I'll pull up on the King Von mural. I bet you won't. And he says, not King Von, Little Dirk told me I wouldn't do it. So I did it. Right. And then, for anybody that just saw the quick flash in the video, this is the actual picture of it, just to make sure that it's nice and clear. This is FBG Cash at the mural. Middle finger could be general, but once again, these people is ops. These people ain't friends. These people don't get along. These people been allegedly killing each other for years. Anybody ever see this clip right here from Little Dirk's video? I don't even know if I'm going to play it off of mute because of the music. But let's go to this Little Dirk video. And this is one that I caught recently in a different documentary. It's the end of Little Dirk's video. I'm going to play it on mute, y'all. Stepping on Cash. Let's play it again. They pointing down, they shooting down, and they are stepping on Cash. Insinuating what? Let's blow it up again. Let's blow it up. My bad. Stepping on Cash. One more time. Pointing down, shooting down, stepping on Cash, insinuating that Cash got stepped on. Cash has interviews on the internet saying that he and Dirk had a back and forth about what would happen to him or what wouldn't happen to him if he went to that mural. Fast forward, he's killed. Then after that, you have video depictions like this in Little Dirk's videos. I'm not getting into all the self-incrimination stuff that Dirk does in his videos or his songs or his interviews or his tweets or his Instagram posts. Different story. But I think a lot of people, if you just had to guess and say, what happened to Cash? You're going to say his enemies probably killed him. Who's his enemies? What rifts has he had recently? People's going to point to that. Now, depending on what type of person you are, you can ask yourself, was FBG Cash killed for taking a picture? If you want to be a little bit more deep with that question and a little bit more complex, you could say, this is an on-running beef. This is an on-running war. These are ops. If they crossed paths, they possibly would have tried to kill each other anyway, right? But there's also a perspective of sometimes you could heighten things. Sometimes you could infuriate things. Sometimes you could even fast track things. King Von's death is a very, very sensitive situation as it goes back and forth between both groups of who's up, who's winning. Even though he got killed by somebody totally different in Atlanta, had nothing to do with their war, right? But here you are disrespecting it. We all believe, allegedly, that Little Dirk doesn't play about King Von's name. Duh. Recent activity. No. Where is he right now? None of us believe that. So if FBG Cash, who possibly is a target or enemy anyway, but yet you're going back and forth with the money man talking about, I'm about to disrespect your brother, and then he actually does it and posts it for the whole world to see, you're trying to make Dirk look weak? You're trying to be another person where they're going to start saying, hey, slap Von, slap Von. Look, FBG and all these other people is disrespecting Von. Do something, do something, do something. You even heighten the fact that you're a target. So was he killed for taking a picture? I don't know if we will ever know that unless shit like that comes out in Little Dirk's case. Some people would say yes. Some people would say no. You could damn near form an opinion on either side of that gate. Okay? So that's one example of things tied to the King Von mural. Let's go to another one. Let's go to this Instagram video. King Von mural.
Fun of it.
That nigga Kelza never go to the
I'm from Connecticut, gang. I'm just out here smoking this shit real quick.
From Connecticut?
Tell him niggas you from No Limit. Stop lying, gang.
I was talking to Broski and shit. He said I'm decent. You gonna see him by the story. He said I'm decent. You gonna see him over there. I'll take the walk with you if you want me to.
I'm saying that this shit talk, man. You just this shit talk, and then you just chilling like you one of us.
Right.
Yeah, how much money you got?
I don't even got bread, bro. I told you, bro.
Chilling like you one of us.
This my shit. I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
Right.
You sit right here kicking it, lollygagging. I don't give a fuck. Nobody else just told me.
Kicking it and lollygagging.
You got some money or something?
I just bought some weed, gang.
Ain't got nothing to do with you. You sitting right here.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said we could holler at bro. You feel me? I know this shit block and shit.
Who you hollered at? That's my homie too, but this my shit. You sit right here kicking it, folks.
Bro.
On the gas, you sit right here, you supposed to take a picture and dip off.
It wasn't even on no picture shit, gang. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't trying to get aggressive with you and take you.
Yeah.
So just give me a couple of dollars because you sit right here.
I don't got a couple of dollars, phone now.
So
that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't got a couple dollars, bro.
What you got?
You feel me? You can holler at Broski. I don't.
You know matter of fact, just give bro everything you got on you. I
don't even got nothing, bro.
You got on.
We all that get some on.
Everything.
I don't got nothing, bro.
Don't reach, or you gonna get fucked up.
Don't reach, or you're gonna get fucked. I mean, we could stop it at that point. Clear robbery. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets approached, says that, hey, I'm from Connecticut. I was talking to this guy over here about a store. He said, I'm good. He said, you're supposed to just take a picture and dip off. You hanging around here lollygagging and all that. This is my block. You know, so did this guy do something wrong other than possibly just be attracted to trying to hang around the King Von mural? Once again, I'll let y'all answer that for yourselves. Do I think that it's a good or a bad thing that the King Von mural is taken down? On the bad side, I think that is dope to memorialize your lost soldiers, your loved ones, your fallen soldiers. I think it's dope. If I go drive around the island right now, I'm pretty sure I'll see the name Cairo tagged up all types of places, right? Fallen soldier, Staten Island legend, somebody heavily, heavily respected in all hoods of the island. That it's just dope to see that type of stuff. That's where we come from. People do t-shirts, people do memorials, people do murals. That's where we all come from, man. We get it. On the bad side, though, twofolded. Number one, if the place is obviously attracting violence, that's an issue. We played a video of FBG Cash. We played indirect shots of getting Cash stepped on in videos. Was he killed for that picture at the mural? We just played a video of what could just be a fan from Connecticut trying to hang around the King Von mural and be cool and take some pictures and getting robbed for everything he has on the spot. And we've heard about robberies happening at the mural many, many, many times. Once again, that's why Trench's News came out and said, y'all should just turn it into a business, right? That's why people kept getting robbed over there. And people will always be attracted to stuff like that no matter what. King Von is a big name. King Von is idolized. Let's stay with that word idolized. This is the second bad thing about the mural. It's not King Von's fault directly. I mean, he's not here anymore, but we have to be careful what people actually idolize. There's documentaries out about King Von being a serial killer. There's documentaries out about how many bodies does he really have. This was King Von's life. This is what he portrayed. This is what he represented. This is what he embellished. And while he's putting all that music together and we're all just bopping along, enjoying the story, enjoying the movie, enjoying the music, we're just intoxicated by that, the entertainment value of it. And then we're giving him extra points saying that, oh, he really is living his raps. It's dope in the moment until you start realizing like, yo, a lot of people is actually being affected. People losing their lives, families affected, families ruined. Now, I know old block is old block. I know the hood is the hood. But do you want the kids coming up feeling like this is our God, this mural here? Let's say a little 2-3-year-old comes up, 10 years later, he starts learning about who's this mural and he does his homework or he's being told like, that's our God, that's our legend forever, right? And this is what you start to look up to. Think about some of these like even school shootings and whatnot. And I ain't trying to OD on King Von's name saying that he would shoot up schools and whatnot. I do understand that a lot of the stuff that he got into with enemies. I'm not saying that he was getting into it with civilians, okay? So I'm not trying to jump off the deep end on King Von's name or nothing like that. But when I bring up like the school shootings and whatnot, some of these people, they want to be turned into martyrs, right? People leave behind letters. People leave behind notes. They try to go on the internet and say they're going to do something before they do it. They go through these shooting sprees and whatnot and mass shootings with cameras on their chest. They want to be martyrs. They want to be memorialized for what they have done. And King Von actually wanted that while he was alive. That's not an opinion. That's clearly in all of his tweets, all of his Instagram lives. He wanted people to know how active he was and all the work that he put in. It was extreme. He's possibly the most self-incriminating artist that we've ever seen come through hip hop. I say that respectfully. It's just all there. The facts are just all there. We see it, right? Now, what about all these kids growing up in that area, just looking at him as a martyr, or looking at that in an idolized type of format where it's just like, that's what I aspire to be. I think King Von's legacy will always live on through his music, through his story, through the age of the internet. His story will always live on. But I think people also need to be careful on what type of tributes and how they idolize people. It's not as easy to idolize a Jeffrey Dahmer. See, the thing is, you look at those type of people different because they did some freaky shit, eating people and whatnot. I get it. But what about somebody that's got 20 bodies under their belt? What if some of them were innocent people? What if some of them weren't enemies like that? What if some of them were just like we heard about kids in these gang wars getting hit? We heard about innocent bystanders getting hit. And not just Chicago, everywhere. Everywhere. This is what gun violence and gang violence brings. So we got to be very, very, very careful of what we idolize. So I say it was dope for folks to idolize their lost soldier. Or I shouldn't say idolize, I mean memorialize their lost soldier with that mural. But it coming down, given some of the history that we see, I don't think that that's a bad thing. I think that maybe people will stop hanging out there, getting in trouble, getting robbed, possibly going to ops over there trying to use that to take shots at King Von and they ops, and then more wars happening behind that. Whatever it takes to settle shit down and to decrease what's going on, you got to vote for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, or maybe it's just me. Y'all tell me if y'all feel different.
Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss, making decisions my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry True Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.